Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, I still got the same hat on, same shirt. So, I'm recording a whole bunch of videos today. Now, this video is going to be my first impression video of the upcoming new hero in Eternal Evolution that is going to be launching on June 22nd. That being, well, let's just go straight over and have a look. Let's get my head out of here. So, it is Rebecca, the Ancient of Light. So, no sound on these little intros, but this is going to be her opening cinematic. So when you pull her, or when you go and you check on her in the hero selection screen, this is what you're going to see. I don't like this animation. Just going to put that up there. So a couple weeks ago, they were like, do you want this cheeky anime style of heroes in the game? And we all said, hell no. So what'd they do? They gave us an anime character. Looks like a Sailor Moon character. No, dumb. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We'll leave that up though. You know, looks like a teenager, but I don't like that art style. It is not very adult. It is very cartoony. Okay, so first impressions of her. This is going to be her kit. They don't tell us any of her stats, or they don't tell us the values of what happens, but we can kind of make some assumptions based on this kit. Oh, I feel bad that I'm going to hyper evolve her and X30 her, but oh well. So blah 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 blah. Terran Hunter hero. It doesn't scream Hunter to me. This screams energy, with her like robot guns and her jetpack. She doesn't seem like a hunter to me, but whatever. So, Terran, Hunter, yes, she's SSS level. Characteristic, basic attack, boost, and Hunter defense. So, she's a little bit of, just from reading her kit over a couple times, she's like a Miranda, a Jaina, and like an Emma all rolled into one, kind of. So, ultimate skill. We're going to go through this really quick. Supercharge. Rebecca enters supercharge mode. So, her basic attack is replaced by volleys, so her guns. Every certain amount of attack speed, AS, grants one extra volley up to an additional 3. So I'm guessing, given the changes to the attack speed prototypes and the Zephyr setting game, if it's going to be an additional 3, I bet you that you need 100 attack speed to get. So you're going to need 300 attack speed to get 3 additional volleys. You watch. You watch. That's going to be what's going to happen. Because if it's 150 attack speed is really, really easy. So what is a Gluttony set gives you 250. And the Zephyr set with the boots gives you... you could do it. Yeah, the boots will give you 100. Plus you get, I think, what is it? 100. No, it's 200 from the boots. Ooh, it could be really high. It could be every 200 attack speed. You might have to get to 600 attack speed. Because what? So 250 from the Gluttony set, 200 from the boots. That's 450. And then you put on one 2-piece Zephyr set, that's 550, and then you need attack speed substats to get that extra 50. Yeah, you watch it be 200 attack speed for each additional volley, which means attack speed is going to be your primary, substat and stat you need on her gear. Talent, the talent effect upon completion of Supercharge. So when it ends, instantly activate the Annihilation Beam, which is her first common skill. Annihilation Beam fires a laser beam, dealing damage to all targets in a line, so Jaina's ultimate, right? Basically. And the talent modifier reads, this skill restores energy to Rebecca every time she kills an enemy. So, kills an enemy. Does that mean summons? Because we know Ryzeris has anti-summoner in her kit. I bet you that this is going to make it so that summons don't beat hunters. If that she can just spam her ultimate... or this common skill, I mean, this AoE. If she can just spam this every time she kills a bunch of summons, then this is probably what's going to prevent summons from killing her. And then her other skill, knockback volley. Rebecca fires a knockback volley at the closest enemy, knocking them back within the range of her attack radius, and deal damage. So this is very nice. Knockbacks are good for, say, like tanks, to keep them at bay, because we all know if the tanks get in close, they're going to ground and pound you to death. So knockbacks, very, very key to keeping the tanks at bay. Also, keep in mind that Carmota, the commander, has knockback built into his kit as well. So this is just additional knockback to keep tanks at bay. Because, spoiler alert, I think that this is going to be the definitive hard counter for tanks. And then her passive, Light Barrier. This is the Miranda part of her kit. At the beginning of battle, so right off the beginning, all allied hunters gain multiple layers of Light Barrier. We don't know how many layers yet. We're gonna find that out when we get her in game. So when I do my deep dive, we're gonna be able to see exactly how many barriers she gives to hunters. But what does Light Barrier do? When heroes receive damage, the damage cannot exceed a percentage of max HP. So percentage of max HP, meaning that regardless of what they have, if they have 100 HP or 1 million, Light Barriers are going to keep that damage limited to a percentage of that health pool, which is very, very cool. That's going to give hunters a butt ton of survivability. At the beginning of battle, if there are at least 3... Oh, wait. And then with each hit, Light Barrier diminishes by 1 layer. So if it's not that many layers, this is going to go by really quickly. But say it's each layer prevents or equals 5% max HP, then you're getting 20 layers. We'll see. We'll see what the final numbers are in game. But at the beginning of battle, if there are at least 3 hunters, Rebecca will automatically teleport to the back row of the lineup, which is nice. So that kind of puts her away from danger, because she's going to be a heavy damage dealer. So it's just another level or another survivability mechanic. Although I do believe that if you have a maxed out or a really good assassin team, you're going to be able to chew the hunter team. So I think hunters are going to be hard countered by assassins, which already counter a lot except for summoners. Summoners are still a hard counter to Vanguard and assassins. So big old rock, paper, scissors. Talent effect. Every time an allied hero dies, the remaining hunters gain, again, several layers of Light Barrier. Okay. So this is going to be, when we read her exclusive here next, this is going to be important. So it's as soon as another one hunter dies, and say if Rosaris is in the middle, if Rosaris dies, she comes back to life, right? So if Rosaris dies, you almost want her X30 and to sacrifice herself, because when she dies, all the other hunters get their Light Barriers restored. Interesting mechanic that we could probably take advantage of. And think of Miranda. So if you have a Miranda on the team too, when someone dies, they're going to come back for one ultimate or whatever, however many seconds that is, but that's going to or say Leo. If Leo dies, but is that a death? Or is it a cheat death? If Leo fakes death or cheats death, will that... Oh, wait, he's not a hunter. Never mind. He doesn't count. It has to be like Rosaris or, say, hunters that have Miranda's injection. And her exclusive double star. I'm assuming that's what these things are. Her guns. Energy skill enhancement. So this is her ultimate. Before entering the supercharge mode, so before she starts her ultimate, instantly fire a knockback volley at the target. So she's going to push them away, or push the nearest target away before she goes into her ultimate, which, okay, that's cool. I like that. 2, knockdown volley enhancement. Has a chance to stun the target. So we don't know. This is probably going to be based on accuracy, right? So probably going to need accuracy in her kit as well. Annihilation Beam. This is her first common skill. If the target has invincibility or guardian state, Rebecca gains the same effect. Okay. This is where it is blatantly clear as day that this is going to be the tank counter, because who gets guardian state? Womagon, Vegnus, Zeta. I think even Pandemonium has guardian state. So she's going to get it as well, which means she's going to have huge damage reduction. Usually it's, 50%? I think 50% damage reduction. She's going to have all these layers of protection from her Light Barrier, and now she's going to have guardian state as well. Invincibility. So that's meaning Nord and Leo, right? So if she's attacking Nord and Nord's trying to do an ultimate on her, She's going to gain invincibility, which is probably going to keep energy from being a counter to hunters. Because you think about it too, all those layers of light barrier, Jaina can have the biggest damage attack in the game, but it's only going to knock off a designated percentage of hunter health. So they've really done a good job trying to bake in that this team is not going to be able to be countered by energy. It's not going to be able to be countered by tanks. It's probably not going to be able to be countered by summoners either, because with Rosaris having the anti-summoner synergy, this team's going to probably chew through summoners. Yep. So what is the counter this going to be? It's going to be assassins. Maybe Vanguard, but I don't think so. Light barrier, this is her X30. This is the expensive one. Light barrier enhancement for each layer of light barrier restores additional energy. And what does she do? She puts on light barrier at the start of battle. Meaning, hunters are just going to be able to go real quick. They're going to be able to get off all their big guns real quick. And then if a hunter dies, they're all going to do it again. They're just going to nuke you down. This team is going to be stupid. Hunter team is going to be stupid. And they already were, but hunters were good, but they required a massive investment. Massive investment. And now they're even better. But hopefully you got good assassins. Okay. So that is Rebecca. What is my impressions of Rebecca? I like that it's going to be a counter to tanks. It's going to be a really expensive team because I think you're going to need Rise really well done. I think it's going to work well with Miranda, but Miranda's mainly used for the energy team. I think it might be possible. Say like you don't want to run the Vanguard team, because what does the Vanguard team kill? It kills energy, but assassins also kill energy. I think you might be able to run 4 hunters. I think with like a Leo out front, and then putting Prigor Moriami in the back, and then putting Rebecca and Rosaris in the middle, so that Rosaris can get off her ultimate and hit everything and then fear everyone. Rebecca's just going to port to the back anyway. She's going to kind of leap backwards, kind of like Taylor. I think the twins, if these are twins, plus Rosaris and Rebecca, plus like a Leo, could be the team. So we'll test that out, because on my main account, I got them all. I got an X30 Rosaris. I'm going to have an X30 Rebecca. But I do have a Immortal 5 Prigor, but not hyper evolved. And I got an Immortal 0 Moriami, who is also X20. So we'll find out. I think the team's going to be pretty good. Really, really good. I know there are members of my alliance that are very, very, very happy, to the point of being aroused. So I can't wait to see what she does. But we're going to have to wait a day and a half to get her, because she comes out on the 22nd. So the safe word of this video is Zerax, because that's probably the person that is most excited for her. So put Zerax in the comments, and I will thank you profusely. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. You tell me what you think of her. Put Zerax, and then tell me what you think of this character. Tell me, one thing I want to know. Art style. I gotta get rid of my head here. This art style, what do you think of it? Because I don't like it. Tell me if you like it. Oh, I just tried to spin her. Yeah, so... yeah, we'll get rid of that. So Zerax, and tell me what you think of the her opening cinematic, and then we'll catch you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers. Peace. Bye-bye.